What is up, people? I am almost certainly real here with Isle of Arrows. Really enjoyed the Pathfinders there last time, and I want to give them a go here on the Arboretum map. So we're going to do that, see what we can't do. Tower this early. I feel like that's kind of a high roll here. Let's see, what are we going to do? I guess I kind of want to come around this way. Sort of makes sense. Gonna go like that, I think. Want to be able to wrap around through there, and let's go ahead and hit start. I think gonna be fine here. And we can block things off. I forgot about that last time I played. Do I want to place this here and then start? Yeah, why not? Or maybe, I mean, I could place this here. That gets this guy to shoot an extra time. We'll do that. Gain 2, charity. I don't like that because I think we're gonna be trying to go up on income. And I guess I'm just gonna take vantage point, kind of falling water, not useful for us right now. If you have 0 gold, gain 2. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. That gives you 2 guaranteed income for the entire game though. But can you get up to 3 or 4 income? If you can get up to 4, it's not worth it. But if you can get up to 3 income, then it's like you're taking a little bit, you're only taking like a 33% hit. Whatever, I'm going to take vantage point. I feel like that is quite good for us. Garden. I'm going to say no to for now. We don't really have, I want to leave all this area open for towers. And then a high ground there. So hopefully going to get something good for that. Do enjoy that we got this tower here. Start, I think we're still fine. Oh, it was already sped up. Flag. I think just like this. That makes sense for me. Right now, I think that pathway we could put down on the bottom. Could also put it up over here. Speculatively. Start. Speed it up again. Ooh, okay. No, you're not getting any money this early. A little nervous about where we're at, so 3 henchmen and scouts. Feel like maybe I have to roll down. This, unfortunately, I do have a bomb and a water, but that feels not very good value for doing that. Oh, it's okay. So ice trap. That'll help us out. Ornate. Adjacent garden tile. Okay. That's interesting. I think I'm going to put that here. And then I can do... So garden, garden. I want to leave garden, garden, garden here. That means I could put the ice trap here, but it's not very good. Unfortunately for now. Here is not in range right now, but I can extend this down farther and then maybe we can wrap around. I'm not sure what the height... I'm interested to see what the range is like on this. So I think I have to next here because I do think... Ooh, okay. So unfortunate it doesn't hit here. I would love for to be able to wrap around this guy, but we can come back around, I think, which we'll try to do. But let's go ahead and place that. I think that puts us in a pretty good spot for basically the next while. And then this guy, pretty poggers. I think we're actually in an extremely good spot. A little unfortunate we had to roll that much. Hopefully we can get some money out of something. There's a garden. Poggers. Now here, I do want to extend this way so we can come around. Unfortunately, there's not really a great way to do it unless I So I want to leave this and this open. And I want to leave this open for pathways, so I can't really do it here. Thinking this, but that's still actually, it's not even that good. I mean, I can do this, and that is pretty decent, to be honest. It does mean eventually I have to use a bomb for a garden. I'm gonna do that though. I would really love to get... I kind of want to bomb this water tile too though. Let's go ahead and start though. I think we're fine. And then this high ground. We'll see what we get for it. Bonus cards. 2 random ice traps. I think pretty value this early. New set of bonus cards. Bridge is pretty valuable too, but I think I'm just going to take 2 ice traps. Yeah. Decent. Especially once we get this high ground filled in. And then garden, obviously, we are going to go ahead and place there. And we can start. Made it a little bit further than I liked there. This guy, not worth the bridge, I don't think. And then we can't really pre-place that, and yeah, almost want to, because that would get us a slow here in range of the ornate if we were to come into there. I don't know if that's worth a bomb or not, if I'm to be honest, but let's go ahead and start. Not getting a whole lot in the way of AoE, which is okay. I did slightly forget about the black market. Is it worth going corner straight away or going straight away here? I don't know. It's also tempting to buy an arrow for this high ground. I think I'm actually just going to continue. I want to get my income up. Ooh, that's very nice here. That path that we got coming up, and then this one I think I'm just not going to do anything with. Maybe does it make sense to start? Not really, right? Nah. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh. Okay, that was a little bit tight there. I got to get myself a little bit more length. Interesting and ornate. It targets the lowest health. Don't know that I love that, if I'm to be honest. Start wave 12. I think, though, that is going to be good enough anyways, with the addition of that a little bit of extra path. Materials. Gain power from diagonally adjacent gardens. Let's pick that up. Horticulture. I'm liking it. Ornate. So there's like something to be said about doing this. I feel like there's something to be said about like doing this. Maybe I do this. It doesn't do a whole lot for us right now, if I'm to be honest. But it's like I can then place... Although placing a garden here would be good for this one. And we could do a garden here, garden here. I need bombs, I feel like, is kind of what I want to get. This would benefit from a garden here as well. Yeah, so if I do a garden here, that'll apply to both of these. There is somewhat of a question of like how many gardens am I going to get total, and then that covers both of those little slows. And then eventually we're going to come around here and it's going to get to double fire. A little bit, because I want a garden here. So it's kind of, we'll see what happens with our pathing, right? But I think I'm going to do that for now. And then I think we just go ahead and start. Feeling pretty good about that. A little nervous about their targeting lowest life. I don't know if it was like that before. 2 water tiles, gain a tile of my choice. Probably just going to drop that up here, and then maybe we'll pick it up. Double straightaway. Interesting. So what's the range on this? We could... How much do I care about... I think I'm going to say no to bombing out this spot for the ice trap, just in terms of our current bomb economy is trash. And then I guess I'll put this guy here. That feels fine. We can do a surround here as well in this position, and then get our income up to that 3 mark. Dude, these ornate towers are so bis. Let's go ahead and play. Why not? As long as we don't roll the X, we're okay. We got a card, is that? A little close to the X. Continue. Bonus cards. The first 5 enemies of each wave take 20% damage when spawning. Extend the aisle adjacent to any tower you build. Ooh, the materials, I feel like I'm just so low on bombs. Toxic Leaf feels like it's just kind of OP. I'm going to take Genesis Stone, though. I feel like that's, You know what? I don't think for us, our builder type Genesis Stone is that interesting. I think we get enough flags and stuff like that that I'm not super fussed. I'm going to grab Toxic Leaf. That just feels like that's insanely strong. And then we could do this. That helps us out quite a bit right now. I could also do this, and then that gets us pretty close to getting this wraparound filled in. And I think that that's better for us long term. That makes sense to me. And I think we're in a pretty good spot here. We are having that brute come out. So we'll see if I get punished for my decision there. Unpunished. Beautiful. That's what I'd like to see. There we've got a corner piece, and then we'll need 1 straightaway there. Pointy flag. Let's see. So... do want to kind of fill in this. Where do you go out to? But we do probably... So that I definitely want to make a garden, because that affects both of these. Do I want to make this a garden? Probably not. This I maybe want to make a garden, though, later on. Some question about whether or not we bomb these 2 out for gardens. I don't know if that's worth or not. So this one is affected by... we can look at it later, how much we're getting out of that. What about over here? Could open up a little bit of space for us. I think I might just pop it over here, open some space out this way. This could be nice too. Add some room for building some towers back here. But let's go over here, because we're getting close to being sort of, yeah. And if we could wrap around like here and then maybe build some stuff here, we could get some double firing going again. Try to work up to, I think 30 gold is the max income point, which would be 4. So the 2 gold, you're basically, you're kind of at like half income. For the 2 gold thing. Okay, so 18. So I think we get the new area, right? Right after this wave. But yeah, that like you get 2 gold if you have 0 thing, that essentially gives you half income. Which I don't know, that doesn't seem like it's worth it. I think just for now, just to have an ice trap feels worth. Interesting here. We can get a bit of double action happening. Potentially very nice if we get a poison trap. Poison traps are something that are just kind of insane. So I want to maybe... I just put this here for now. Let's do that. Or I could do this and then potentially as we come up this way, get it popping a couple times. Sure. And then I might as well just go ahead and next down. This is an interesting... Oh, no, I want to put a garden here. I was going to say is I could go in here. Don't want to burn bridges. So unfortunately, that doesn't work. I think we're just going to skip this tile. Unless I want to put it here. I think no, because I think I would actually rather come around this way and then potentially build in this area for some double hitting action. So let's say no to that. Next to this. This feels not bad. And don't want to really do this. It means we're not getting the double ice here, which I'm not super fussed about, but it gives us a really nice build spot there. Do need to get some flags. So my next one is a regular flag. Ooh, very nice. I'm going to say that that's worth it. There's a garden. Very nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Feels like that's a little bit more important for now. Although... that uses up a bridge. That space isn't quite filled in. Yeah, let's just do this. That gives us a lot of building space up in here. And then hopefully we can get ourselves a poison on both of these lanes. And let's stick at our 4 income mark there. That is a little closer than we'd like to see. Garden, but we're getting a little bit of extra damage. Let's actually look here. So this is 0.85. That's 1.1? 0.85. And then this is 1.1. So 0.25. That's actually a lot. Okay. Next again here. Corner piece, unfortunately. I don't want to burn the bridge on this. I can get the straightaway here, but that's kind of a waste of a tower. I think probably just going to go like this. For that. Next here, there's another arrow. So I don't think I would make this one and then another garden. I think we probably want to like come in here like this. So I can pre-place this. The other thing we can do is we can start coming this way with this one. Get these guys. Yeah, let's do it this way. That gets this guy an extra firing. And then I think we're okay with that additional arrow tower. This lane, I'm a little bit nervous about, and I should be, because we just lost replication. I don't think we can really go infinite bombs. I'm not going to go for that. I'm just going to go for grow the entire aisle, I think. Because I don't see myself... It's nice if you want to move a tower, but I don't have the great need to move a tower right now, I don't think. So let's just go for grow the entire aisle. That's pretty nice for us down in this area. Arrow tower. And then definitely helps out for us here. I do think I kind of have to roll down for this straight piece. unfortunately. And we do... I've just been leaving that high ground. That is quite nice coverage. Let's do that. Next, here, storehouse. When adjacent to 2 towers, draw a bonus card. Nowhere we can quite put that yet. This is interesting, is we could get these lanes. Okay, that doesn't shoot into there, which is nice. I mean, it's quite good up here as well. It's actually reasonably good here as well. Let me do this, because this lane was having problems. Storehouse, where are you going to go, my friend? Ooh, nice. We got a straightaway to fill in. No, because I got the path here. Where are we going to put another tower? I think I'm just going to drop you here, and then if we get an arrow, if we get like a randomish tower, we can drop it there. Because I don't want to use a bomber or bridge, so let me drop that. Next for this, okay. Unfortunate we lost that life there, but that was a little greedy. We have not been watching what was coming out, and I think we're pretty okay now, though. Got ourselves some extra firing there. And this guy can fire again as they come around here. Unfortunate. It's not a little bit closer there. And flag. I think I'm just going to... Oh. I was going to say is I'm going to take the water here. Also tempting to just open up a bit of space over here. Because I don't, there's nothing like I desperately need right now. In terms of towers. I could do this, but yeah, again, I just don't, there's nothing I really need. Or sorry, not in terms of towers, in terms of pathing pieces. If I needed the pathing piece, I think I'd do that. I think for now, I'm just going to open this space up a little bit. Actually, maybe more like this. And then next here for this. Yeah, I am hoping to get a poison like I can put right in here that would be able to hit both those lanes. Although, not a great location for this one. Because you want to poison like early in the lane. Oh, it's not a good location for this one. For both of them, kind of sucks. Which means I kind of want... Getting this around, that's a little bit too far. I mean, what I can do is I can do the poison and then drag them out. Okay, I'm just going to do that. Got ourselves a next here. Ice trap. Go ahead and maybe put the ice trap in the corner. Nah, actually, I do want to leave that open for poison because we can get these lanes out further, right? We'll see. Kind of planning for things we don't have. Counting roosters before they hatch or something like that. Two high grounds. Gain a gold every wave you don't lose any hearts. Yeah, we'll take that. Which will be every wave from now on. He says. Ice trap. Tempting here. But I think, again, I want to leave that for a poison. Even though it's a pretty shit poison right now, I think we can drag these lanes out far enough. It'll be useful. Although it does eventually require us to bomb that water. That's less useful. Tempting to just drop it right here. And that leaves both of those. So even if I get a water poison attachment, I could still poison there. It's really only in range of that ornate, but I think that that's kind of fine. I'm all right with that. Let's go ahead and do that. Next for another arrow tower. Ooh, interesting. Quite the big boy. Could use that. I do want to start coming around here so I can potentially double build a little bit right here. Because we've got the slows and that feels relatively efficient. An arrow. So this is going to come here. Why don't we just go ahead and say, hey, let's take our card. Gain 10 gold. I would love that. This is very good to get early, but I think I take the bridges, even though I would prefer bombs. Flag. Fairly useful there, I feel like. That leaves us a really nice spot to build. So I think, yeah, I think I'll do that up here, and let's go ahead and hit start. Gotta be, I think, a little bit nervous about this lane soon. This lane, I feel like... Oh, you know what? That ice trap... I don't know how good that is. For some reason, I thought that that had coverage? I'm dumb, I guess. Okay. Flag with water. Again, we can just pop it up here. I do see some value in trying to open up space here now that we have this much bridges. Because I want to, like, I think build, like, here and then have pathing come out like this. Although if we do get that poison, I do really want to be spending points dragging these out. Which means I eventually want this area over here filled in. And this gets me a tile of my choice, which honestly I don't care about a huge amount. But garden coming up next. We could, let's get a straightaway. We can get this ornate to fire, or straightaway. Just thinking about all the different tiles we can get. It's like I'm trying to keep it so like I have a maximally number of like useful tiles, if that makes sense. Like you want the probability of getting a tile to always be a good one. Tempting to bomb that garden in. Do we? Garden. So this is a turn like that. Would that also, that is the same as this turn as well. I think I have to save my bomb for this water, unfortunately. That said, this can be a, I feel like I'll take a garden here. And then next this. So this path are a little bit tough. Could go there, but not super useful. Can't really go there. Not really super useful there either. This guy, I think I will go ahead and pop in here. Cannon tower, very interesting. Tempting to blow up the archery and drop it on the high ground, but again, I think I kind of can't because of the... I really do want to get these. It's dumb. I know it's dumb that I shouldn't do this, where I'm like building for something that doesn't even exist yet. I don't think that that's worth a bridge, but it's like somewhat useful. I do really want to be, you know what, maybe it is worth a bridge. No, I think I would rather go straight up here. So potentially we can start building stuff. If this is here, yeah, I don't want stuff to be in this lane. I want to eventually like open space up in there. This is like useful kind of, but we have to get a bear tower. It's kind of fun. Why not? Let's do it. And then let's hit start. And where are we going to put the cannon tower? Not sure exactly. Ooh, that was close. Okay. So, yeah, got to get bombs. Could put it here. So there's slow, slow, slow. I could put it here and then try and get around like this. Admittedly, that would take a bomb here to make it like this. So we could get it hitting twice there. That's still only twice there. So if I do it here, kind of get it hitting 3 times almost. I think I'm going to do it. Though this is really far back. It's almost tempting to just put it here and then come around. Can't use the bomb, unfortunately. I think I'm going to put it here for now. And then we can get it, come around here, do some pathing. Next, bridge. Garden. I think not going to get placed, unfortunately. We will place it up here somewhere, not somewhere where it's useful for my ornates, basically. Okay, we're really close to the whatever you might call it, the black markets. That's sort of interesting. So I think I will place here. We can work on getting a surround going on that spot. I'm wondering if I'm okay here. Like, is that bomb tower really does not help us out that much. I kind of want to not spend too much because I want to buy stuff at the black market. I want to buy, like, there's going to be an arrow tower that I think is probably going to go right in this little juicy little corner. Let's risk it. Why not? We already lost 1 life, so I'm not, like, we can't go deathless. So I'm more inclined to be greedy. And then I think, yeah, we're pretty good here. Alrighty, so I think we definitely take that arrow tower. I'm just gonna plop it in there. I do think I take the straightaway for this. That corner can start to bring this down like that, get this guy double firing. Want to get this happening, get those guys double firing. Want to get my poison. If I do corner piece here, I could do straight corner piece. That gets us working towards this cannon tower and then gives us another nice little spot to build. So I think I'm going to do that. Place, and then I think I'd continue. I think you come over here. And then I guess might as well keep rolling here now. Yeah, I think kind of filling in this area. Doesn't quite fill in that spot. It does fill in that spot. That's a little annoying though. Leaves us with a lot of like 1 gaps. I wouldn't mind filling this tile in so we don't have to burn a bridge on it. But this leaves us like very poor pathing opportunities without using a bomb. What about this? That leaves us also in kind of... It fills everything in really nicely. But I think I just have to come from this side. Do I burn a bridge? It does fill in this, but I don't think that that's quite... We could always burn a bridge on filling that in, so... Ooh, what do we have? What's this quicksand? Oh, destroy the first thing. Kind of useful in some cases. Let's keep our income, though. I think we kind of... Oh, yeah, our legacy tower gets to shoot a bunch more. It's kind of useful. Ooh. Yeah, the lowest HP targeting definitely not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just going to do this right here. Because I want to commit, I'm kind of want to hard commit myself to my beautiful tactic of putting a poison tower right in here. This guy, I guess, here? Gonna come down this way. Don't see anywhere else it would make sense to put this, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Gives us a double water as well. Ice trap. Moat tower. Okay. Increased damage. Highest health. Interesting. We'll look at that. I'm kind of curious about the range. Might go in here somewhere. Potentially we could attach like all of this water together. Could even... So if I place... Because we do have water. We have water right now. I could do it here. So we could do it here. Does that make sense to do? I think it does have quite big range. It does feel like it's almost better to have it here, but I can't... I could put it... So can I put it here? And then I fill in this? And then somehow we do something like that? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go for it. Moat tower. Okay. I have moderate regrets. I honestly feel like it's better putting it like this. Because it's like... God damn it. I thought it would be able to definitely hit. I thought it had a little bit more coverage. I thought we'd definitely be able to like hit through here. But we can come around like this. That gives us something a little bit of fun to do over there. Let's do it. Next. Flag? That's pretty nice. And straight away this. Maybe just going to go ahead and connect my moat tower up. Because we can block off with these guys. The other thing we can do is start working on this, though. Which I think is preferential. Really just left that high ground there for a while, eh? Ooh, shit. Oops, my bad. I took my income down. Was not paying attention there, unfortunately. Okay, we got the shield guys coming out. Probably should have noticed that. I think we'll be okay. Because these guys fire quite fast. I think we'll be okay here. I think we'll be okay. That was a little closer than I liked. So... kind of filling in water over here and here. This is pretty useful. Here. I went straight away. That burns a bridge. Also pretty useful here, to be honest. Want to come around. Maybe get this cannon. Another extra little spot there. We'll see what we get. Garden. Interesting. I guess just going to go ahead and pre-place for the surround over here. This guy, not crazy useful for us, unless... No, I think I need to get... I need to get it down into this spot and then like come around like this. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much on this moat tower. I think the moat towers are kind of a little bit trash from what I remember. And then we can't pre-place that, unfortunately. So we can just kind of pop it in here for connecting up all of this water. Oh, that gets our moat connected to this water. Sure, why not? Next. Ooh, pedal towel. Okay, closes roof when not shooting, becomes inactive for the rest of the wave once roof is closed. So I want... when not shooting. Target's lowest health. Interesting. We'll look at that in a second. I think it's quite good. I think I want to place that... I want to say, and again, this one's not very good, but we can always just like go like this. Connect up a little bit more on that moat tower. Now doing some extra damage, 2.3. Reasonable. I will say it's not necessarily, no, it can't quite hit both lanes, unless we have them next to each other. That's really... The extra range on it is just useless. How's this? What's this like? It's decent because I'm going to come through here and here. And I think the pedal, I think it does AoE damage. So you want to have it earlier on. This does feel like it's a lot better though. Boom, 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 boom. I kind of forget a little bit how the roof closing, like does it open at the very beginning? And then let's hold our money here. Oh, so I can't make this, ooh. I don't know that I can make this any longer if I want my pedal to be shooting. Shit. Which is a little bit annoying because I would like my bomb to double shoot. Ooh, interesting. Let's do this. Get you up to that ice. Kind of gonna be merging these lanes a little bit. Crap. So I actually, do I risk it for here? I maybe am gonna just put one corner piece in and then pray that that pedal does not close. This is quite the length here. Very nice. We've got a straightaway and a flag. Will be pretty useful for us, I think. How do I feel about this? I feel like no for that. Also feel like no for that. That requires 2 bridges. A little bit expensive. Also requires 2 bridges. So maybe I say yes to this. Fine. Next. So I do have one corner piece there. I think I'm probably going to do this. Ooh, that actually leaves me in a little bit of an awkward spot for this lane. That takes up a really nice spot. Can also just go down here. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. I can cut this off, right? So it's like I'm not that fussed about that. Okay, let's do this and pray that we did not just brick our pedal tower. This, ooh, poison trap, very pog. Okay, we can do this here. that leaves us in a pretty good spot over in that lane. And do I... The thing is it absolutely sucks right now for this lane. This is okay. You know what? I've left it this entire time. Oh, that ornate tower. Have not been like planning at all for the ornates. Okay, you know what? I want to get my income back. I think we're okay here. And then yeah, okay. So the pedal did okay, but we gotta say no more, I think, to the range increases here. Ornate tower. Tempting. It gets to shoot once in one square. You know, we could do some... I don't have any bombs, but we could eventually. And it'll do like giga DPS. I do kind of just want to stick it here. Honestly, even without the gardens, I think they're pretty poggers. And this is just a really nice location. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Next, we've got ourselves a corner piece. Got to get some straightaways going here. This lane's a little bit stuck, but I'm kind of fine with that, to be honest. So, don't really know. I want it needs so many straightaways. Is a little bit unfortunate. Why don't we just start doing a little bit more of a wraparound over here. Could maybe get something up in here. Double firing, some double poisoning or something. If we get another poison, could do something like here. Although that is, I would rather move the entrance, but that's not really super possible. So let's do that. Flag, keep our income here. Even in this lane, this poison's a little bit close to the end. So I got to get these lanes stretched out quite a bit. I think maybe a little bit greedy. I could have put it where that bomb tower was. Okay. We'll just peek. Okay, so straightaway we definitely want. Straightaway with a corner I probably want. The garden. Garden is like net. It's like net 1 gold, right? Or it's net -1 gold, so we might as well discard it. Because I'm not gonna bomb out for, yeah. And then I wouldn't mind getting this filled in with water. That gets that moat attached there. Kind of fun. I kind of like I think the moat tower with the Pathfinders, because you can do that. You can like block off your paths. It kind of makes the moat towers more powerful. So let's discard, and then I will keep the other two. So I do need to open up some space in here. On the other hand, I'm kind of tempted to do that. It seems sort of stupid, to be honest. Let's not do that. 2 bridges. And that leaves me with a 3 water location over there. But it's not... I need room now and like right here. So I'm just worried that actually messes me up later on. I think I'm just going to pop it like this. Next. Interesting. So this, I think I go here. Next. Ring tower. Okay, yeah, we have not seen those yet. I'm not sure if we have any good spots for them. kind of tempting to do that, but then I'm like maxed out over here, which I don't know that I love. Because we can't really, unless we want to mess up our pedal tower, we can't go out farther this way. I think I want to be straight here so we can build a little bit in the middle. So let's just pop this down over here. Feels like that is reasonable to do for now. And next, ring tower. Okay. And we got a straightaway to fill in. And you got to be a little bit careful if you're not aware. Some noobs, they don't know that it doesn't hit in these interior tiles. No, okay. I was kind of hoping that I was able to fill that water in. That doesn't really have very good coverage. That has like okay-ish coverage. And I have like some pathway up here that we're going to be able to do. Does cost a bridge. Moderately annoying. But it's not that much worse actually right here. And it doesn't cost me a bridge. I think at 2 bridges I just have to say okay to that, and then makes it a little bit more difficult for my pathing there. Let's go ahead and place that though, and then next here, very nice, a workshop. I think we got a couple places that can go. We get, oops, I lost my income points. My bad. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Yeah, so I want to, I guess, go straight like this, and then fill in this little bit of area with stuff that can double hit. Both of these 2 lanes. Hedge path. Pop you down. Do I just go straight on this one or straight on this one? Both pretty useful, I feel like. And then hedge gives me money. 2 gold. I will take that, and you can just get placed off here. Sure. Yeah, let's do you here, actually. Pointy flag. Hopefully we can fill in some area here. I could look at filling in. So I want to do, that fills in that one, saves me a bridge. Straight away, and then I want to be building towers in this middle area. Unfortunately, could also look at doing this. Fills in actually kind of a lot of stuff because I want to come down here. Let's do that. Gives us a good amount of pathing, and then again, keep our income. Ooh, okay. Do have the poison still. Felt like this lane, the sort of our second lane that we got. Flags turn after placement. Okay. I did not see the after placement at first, and I was like, oh my fucking god. 1 gold on the edge. We're on 32. How many arrow towers am I going to get out of that? Not only that is like it has to be in a reasonable location. God, imagine all of these were arrow towers though. On the other hand, it's like how often am I you know what? I'm taking the flags. That seems just better for me. Straightaway and a turn. This guy, I think, overall not super useful, so we will put him into the. Yeah, because that burns a bridge, and I don't want to do that. Okay. Go ahead and connect up for our moat tower, up to 2.75 damage. Poison trap. Okay. So I can put it here, but then it's like to get it. I have no bombs left. Not very poggers. I'm tempted to just pop it just right in here, to be honest. Okay, let's look. Let's think about this. If I put it here, I would need a bomb, and we would need to like do a bunch of pathing here to get it to double hits. I could place it here, and then so on 33, we're not going to get these out a whole lot farther, I don't think. I do think my poison is honestly, it's just going to go straight in like here. For one bridge, I don't think that that's quite worth it. So I am going to put it like this. Next, there's a bear arrow tower, very poggers. Poison, yeah, I do think it just goes in here. As much as that's just not fun. Because we can't really like path around creatively. And if I put it here, that would require bomb. Like I could do it here and then like somehow, placing this kind of messed that up. But that would require a bomb to hit sort of this lane and that lane. And I think just having it in my biggest lane over here, a little bit unfortunate, because we can't even wrap this around and get a second hit because of the pedal. I think the pedal is too strong. A little bit of a boring placement there, but I think that is just fine. Very nice. We've got our arrow tower to fill in there. This is pretty good coverage. Covers 2 lanes a little bit, mostly just the 1 lane. Could pop it in here though. So that's going to be the... Does require one of my bridges, which I kind of feel like I need to... You know what? Actually, with the flag bridge situation, actually I'm just going to put this in here because that could potentially be... I could use some flag bridges up in there. Some flag towers, right? We convert this. Very nice. Ooh, yes. Okay. So we got to think about that. So I might do like right in here, and then that fills that in without the bridge, and then we get a tower in there. But let's hold our income. I think we are pretty good overall. The only lane I'm really worried about potentially is this lane, our sort of mill one. I think the early poison on this lane means this lane's going to be pretty GG. Basically, you have 2 poisons on it, and then those ornates that absolutely slap. Fishing hut, interesting. So this becomes a tower, and then it fills in that one there. It doesn't. The water is a bit unfortunate, but I think I get enough value out of that we'll take that. Fishing hut. Very interesting. Not actually, I mean, we're not burning a bridge for that. Okay, I kind of thought I would be able to get some better gold out of that, but I actually think I'm just taking 1. A little bit annoying. Part of me just wants to not actually place it over there just because I feel like I maybe want to place like a flag bridge, like a flag, or sort of like a flag water, something like that eventually. And I don't have to use a bomb. So I think I'm just going to grab the water over here because I'm pretty confident about never wanting to place anything there. And then we've got ourselves a lot of money to work with right now. So we can extend here. can also extend out here. Do think I need to get some more. I would like to get like, I wouldn't mind getting like a cannon tower or something up in this little area. Do I care about putting a water there? Not really, I don't think. I'm thinking I'm pretty okay about that. Because I want to put my towers kind of in the middle area. Let's do it straight away. I think as much as I do like the straightaways, like we could get a straightaway into a corner piece, which would be quite nice for this. So for the raw straightaways, I think are coming in here. Arrow tower with water. Next. Ooh, very poggers. Yeah, this path can go in here as well, so vindicated. Can't place that in a way that I could burn a bridge, but we're down to one bridge, so we're definitely not bridge burning right now. We're gonna fill this in like this. Is that a workshop? That is, but that would not give me more water. I'm tempted to go like this and keep going straight here like this. I just don't love the water. You know what I really would? I kind of wish like water, you were able to stack waters on top of each other. I feel like that would be a fun thing. Where it was like water was able to stack on top of each other. It just feels like it's kind of a crappy tower to have at the end here. And I would rather be able to do like a flag water so I could get like this area expanded out. On the other hand, we are on 34, so we're not like going to get that much more. So this comes out like this. I think I actually am just going to go like this, because that is pretty good double firing there. Next, well. That's all the water tiles in a specific row, I believe. Row and column. So I think I can next for that, and then I kind of wish it would tell you how much water you're going to get. I think that makes the most sense. There's nothing. Could put it here, but then I can't put anything ever to connect that water, and I would get one more gold from that. So let's just do that. Ooh, look at that straightaway. And do we put it here or here? Don't think it matters too much. Let's do it there. And we can go ahead and start, and then we get ourselves a arrow tower. Question. Do pointy flags become towers? Soon to find out, I guess. Rotten shells. Thank you very much. I actually didn't look at the other ones. I will be very unhappy if that one does not. I might just put it there because it's a pretty good spot. Alternatively, that's also reasonable. 3. It's not that great, though. I could use a little bit of space over this way, too, though. Wrapping this around, getting it out a little bit farther. Why don't we just place it here and pray? Okay. Prayers answered. Got ourselves a good amount. Ooh, poison trap. Very pog. Not sure where it's going to go, though. We have a lot of bombs and bridges to work with. I don't think I want to use a bomb on that. And then we can't really place this in a way to get... Yeah. Okay, so I think that this gets skipped. Like, we can't connect up to the moat without burning a bridge. poison. Where are you going to go, my friend? Probably this lane. I can't actually... I kind of have to burn a bomb. So actually... Question is, can I burn bombs so I can poison both? Close. I kind of can, but it would require cutting that lane off, which is annoying. So one thing I could do is I could put it here for 2 bombs, and then this would require 1 bomb. One bomb here, and then that gets this guy. Although that is like, this is, I need more distance after that, so I would need to bomb this out. So that's all of my bombs, because I'd have to bomb that water out as well. Can I do this in a way that requires less bombs? I don't really think so, if I'm to be honest. Not without blowing a tower up. And I can't even, that doesn't work. That requires even more bombs, does it? Yeah, that requires both 2 bombs as well, and that feels like it's slightly worse. Unfortunate. But that would get us poison in this lane, and then it gets us poison in this lane. Does cost us all the bombs. And this one, it's not useful until I get the distance out a lot more, which is also not very good, but hey, what you gonna do about it? There's a straightaway. So you go here next. Doesn't really matter. We could bomb that out in a sec. This ring tower actually kind of slaps though. Ooh, a arrow tower, but let's go ahead and keep our income. Where is that arrow tower gonna go? Not sure. Probably right in here. Want to work on that last little kill zone. It's tempting to drop it like in here somewhere, but we'll see. Market Square, enter the black market. That is actually, I think, reasonable for us. Do this. Correct. Or yeah, this yeah. This whole like, oh, I want to double poison both lanes. I don't know that I have the time. Admittedly, these poisons I think are getting close to being maxed out. Well, next ring tower, interesting. Not sure where that's gonna go. Enter the black market. I will take. So this is almost like a tower as well. So let me look here. Let's go ahead and do this straight away. Let's just do this. Commit myself to the bomb situation. And then let's do this. Or do we do this? I kind of wouldn't mind doing this because I wouldn't mind doing a frost tower there. If we were to get one. Let's just do that. I would lose an income point if I bought anything more. And I don't think that it's really worth it. I'm going to say no to buying more here. As much as it feels like not buying the tower, I think with the flagged arrow tower thing, I think we're kind of in a bit of a better spot. I haven't been watching this, but I wouldn't mind getting this slightly longer. Does feel like maybe our timing here with these late game arrows. Okay, so the U ring tower. Not super useful there. Oh, that seems pretty pog. We have insane ring coverage through this area. That seems slightly better than that. This is... Oh, it has water attached to it. Okay, I'm dumb. I did not see that water. That limits our choices pretty significantly. That's trash. This is trash as well. I have one bridge. What's this like? Pretty trash. That does... Oh, yeah, it fills in some water for... And then I could build water over here, but it's kind of trash. I honestly kind of think that we're in a pretty good spot. Little miff that we lost that life there. So that gets to shoot at the beginning. This is just terrible. That's not bad. Doesn't cost me any bridges either. Although I don't know that I'm really... I feel like this lane I'm not really that worried about, but I'm just going to do that. Doesn't cost me any bridges. Another ring tower. Fascinating. That corner piece, not sure where it's going to go. Maybe we do. This is kind of fun. We can start messing around with some moats over here. We'll probably regret that. Well, gonna make us rich again. Although, oh, I do have a spot I could... it does burn, unfortunately, one of my... probably just drop it right here. But let's do this. Does that make sense? Sure. Next. Interesting pathway. Oh, so we could start cutting up here. Go junk, junk, junk. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's probably going to come right here. And then we get a flag, which will be right here, I think. Like this. Very nice. And we can next once more. That gets us a reasonable amount of distance on that poison there. And then, yeah, it does feel like we're getting to the point where we don't necessarily need to make our lanes any longer. So poison, when does poison come off? I guess it depends on the speed of the enemies, right? So these guys lost their poison about here, but they're quite slow. So this distance here is probably pretty good for the poison. I'd like to get a little bit of additional distance, but not like a crazy amount. Ice trap. Probably gonna go here. Or, not sure. We could put it here, get some more water happening. Is interesting this, we could get some double firing here. Unfortunately, that quicksand makes that a little bit... We got to get rid of that quicksand first. Here, we don't have bridges left, actually, at all. I think I'm just going to go like that. Place. Ice trap, arrow tower. Would be nice to have an ice trap. Could have double ice trap, but it's not really in range of all these. Wouldn't mind just like if we could bomb one in right there would be pretty pog. That also is just not in range of very much stuff. And then we do not have any bridges, so we can't put it in that little corner, which would be very nice. Gets me an additional water. To be fair, we could do something like that and then maybe somehow get more water. No. We'll never get the tiles for that. Anything I want to do up here? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to pop it here, actually. And then if we fill that in, that'll have coverage. And then eventually I'm going to kind of maybe have some stuff in here as well. We'll see. We got another arrow tower. Very interesting. That pathing piece always kind of throws me a little bit for a loop. We could do this. And then that would leave that open for building. We do need a raw tower for that, unfortunately. But I'll just go ahead and do that. Next. Ooh, a flag, or sorry, an arrow tower and a straightaway. Feels poggers. No bombs or bridges left, though. Kind of started splitting these two lanes up. So I could do the flag straight away here. Feels reasonable. Next, plaza. Gardens give 1 gold per garden. Yeah, that feels pretty boring, but that is a nice little arrow tower there. Adjacent. I feel like, is adjacent? No, it's not diagonal, right? So I feel like that's just like, that feels, is adjacent diagonal? Okay. Oh, it fills it in too. Covers all adjacent. Oh, okay. So I was looking only at the gives 1 gold per garden. That makes more sense. Okay. That was maybe dumb, but we don't have room for an ornate tower. We could kind of like theoretically set up a new zone for one. But anyways, we could have gotten more gold placing it somewhere else too. Maybe work out towards that treasure. I've just kind of ignored it entirely. You can get, I think, like some good stuff, but sometimes you just get like 2 life and it's like, okay, whatever, who cares? Yeah. Interesting. I think, yeah, we're more than fine. Like, these guys have not even really got to shoot. Cannon tower, spawn 2 high grounds. I think I just take the cannon. It is attached to water, unfortunately, but still pretty useful, I think. 2 high grounds. The flag is tempting, right? Because it's an arrow tower and a flag. But I think I will go for the cannon. I'm just going to pop it over here. Get ourselves a bit of splash damage on that lane. Mixed feelings about that, but I think we're fine either way. This corner piece, can use that for a little bit of additional water here. Gets our moat tower a little bit of additional damage. Don't love it, though. Yeah, kind of actually need some flags, don't we? Flags or bridges. Next. Next. Arrow tower. Pretty useful, I guess. Gonna do that, I think. Yeah. Straight away. Sort of useful. Kind of splitting these paths up now. I guess just here. It's not great. But in the absence, you know what? Maybe just here. We'll do that. In the absence of flags and bridges, we don't have as many choices as we'd like. That gets this guy really nice end game coverage. Fishing huts. Ooh, big path, but I don't think we can use that path, unfortunately. I'm just going to toss you out here. I guess. You know what? Maybe let's do this, because we can kind of work out towards that treasure. And I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of connectivity here for the moat tower. Golden flag. Gain 1 gold for each grounds. Interesting. Probably more valuable as a tower, though, unfortunately, because it is a one-shot tower type of thing. And then this is just, I can't use this. A little bit unfortunate that Petal Tower kind of bricked our expansion over here. And let's go ahead and start. We will spend down. Probably should have done it this wave, but we'll spend down for the last wave. Maximize that gold. Feeling pretty confident. Those poisons, I think, are just so strong. And then don't have this actually filled in, so we are actually missing quite a lot of like single target over in this lane. And I'm hoping we don't get punished for it. I don't think we will. A little bit closer than I thought, though. So I guess I'll pop it over here. Gives me a little bit of gold and then gives me another tower in a decent spot in the back end. And that lane was a little bit problematic for us. Ice trap. Interesting. Think I just go ahead and do this over here. Yeah, I'll do that. Ice trap over here. We'll see. I'll laugh if we don't get this straightaway piece. But I think we have enough gold to be pretty confident. Lots of coverage on those slows. This go there. This guy, pointy flag, that is another tower. Very nice. I guess, you know what, let's just grab that additional water there, and we got 1 gold for it. Wasn't thinking about that greenhouse. Damage of all adjacent nature towers by 75%. So, would love to have a bomb. This is actually unusable for us, basically, I think, because I don't have any, don't think that we really have any nature towers. I think I'll just drop this in, gets to double fire, adds us a little bit of arrow damage in the back end. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate there that we don't have a bomb, because we could, 75% damage is quite a bit better than a single garden, I think. I guess just this ring tower is the only thing that kind of makes sense. Everything else, I think, is just straight up. Doesn't do anything. But we'll take it. Hey, not going to complain about some extra damage. This guy. Arrow. There's a straightaway, unfortunately, with water attached. I will laugh if we don't get that arrow, that straightaway. I think just here is fine. And I don't really see anywhere else that I could build it super useful. Next, hedge path. Not really what I'm looking for. I don't think I can use this water without a bridge. I could get myself 2 extra gold. It's kind of a why not type thing, right? Hedge path as well. Get myself a little bit of gold for attaching to nothing. Maybe I should do this so I have a surround ready to go here. Arrow. Ooh, there's our straightaway. Unpunished. Just the way we like. What lane is actually weak is a question. This is an okay location. This is kind of an okay location as well. I don't know that we're going to get much in the way of flags left. This is a pretty good location. I think we're okay here, though. I honestly, yeah, let's just place it there. That's a decent location. Now that we've got this straightaway, I'm feeling pretty confident. Garden, you can go wherever, my friend. Next, don't care. This is another tower. I mean, I can put it here, I guess. And then this gets this guy over to that one as well. Feels reasonable. Ice trap. I would love to be able to have some ice traps, something happening over here. But oh, it is, you know what? It's a raw ice trap. That's kind of convenient. Unfortunately, it's not that useful to me. I think I'm just going to put it here and then hope that we can get a little bit of extra distance on that little area there. There is corner straightaway. There's another flag. Gets us another tower. Go ahead and do it here. Garden, don't care. Whatever. You know what, actually leave that open because we might want to use that fishing hut. I don't know, you can go there. Next, arrow and a water. Running out of space, basically. That feels like this lane's fine. Leave this here. Oh, okay. So that actually, so that's going to give us this, like that. It doesn't hit, but maybe I can get it into range. On the other hand, this does start to hit. And I think this lane's like super fine. And I feel like this lane is maybe slightly less fine, and then we're out of money. Okay, start final wave. I think we're pretty okay here. That is going to be my takeaway. I think I think the Pathfinders on nature are pretty strong, just with the ability to kind of abuse the poisons. The poisons I feel like have been pretty strong. And then I feel like this Petal Tower is actually pretty sick too. Doing a lot of AoE damage for us. Does kind of like... It makes it so we can't expand this, because otherwise I think it would close before it got to fire at all. But that was pretty decent. Unfortunately, we did lose that one life there, keeping us off flawless. But I think, yeah, the Pathfinder and nature combo, pretty good, pretty fun. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, have a great day.